Middle School families and students. I'm Katie Campbell, principal.
I'm Stacy Johnson, 6th and 7th grade assistant principal.
Alexis Stark, 8th grade principal.
We're excited to invite you into the school on Thursday night for our curriculum night, and we do want to just give you a little bit of insight of what the night's going to look like. Come on inside and let's tell you a little bit about our evening of curriculum night. We have several important people that it's really important to point out to you as parents. Miss Brenda McInder is our 6th grade A-team counselor as well as the 7th grade counselor. Mr. Larry King will be the 6th grade B-team counselor and the 8th grade counselor. In addition to those individuals, we've got some pretty essential go-to people that you might see in the front office. We have Miss Belinda Redwing. She is our attendance secretary. We have Jamie Campbell. She's the principal secretary as well as the athletic secretary. And our registrar, Miss Wanda Gordon, who will be placed in the counseling office. Hopefully you'll see those friendly faces around the school, and please don't hesitate to say hi.
Curriculum Night will be a parent-centered event where you can meet with your child's team and learn the basics of what your child will be learning this year. Important handouts will be handed out during this time. You can also have time to meet with your child's elective teachers and learn a little bit about their classes.
You might be wondering how Curriculum Night is going to work. It will consist of both an electives fair as well as formal presentations by the team. Parking is going to be a challenge, but that's why we have the staggered start times for the different grade levels. For big or long conversations, we highly suggest emailing teachers. Those conversations can be had in a more private setting at a different time.
Our curriculum night agenda is as follows. 6th grade will have their meetings and the fair from 6 to 6:55 p.m. 8th grade will have their presentation and electives fair from 6:30 to 7:25 p.m. And then 7th grade will be wrapping up the end from 7:15 to 8:10 p.m. Both teams will have their own presentations and they will take place in separate locations. After following curriculum night, our theater department is having a parent meeting from 8:10 to 8:30. So if you are a parent whose student is in the theater program, you will want to stay for that. One thing that we do want to take time to share this evening before curriculum night is our standards referenced reporting. So at each grade level, specific learning standards have been established. The standards determined for the grade level are called power standards. The smaller increment of skills, knowledge, and understanding to reach the power standards are called learning targets. Teachers score assessment project quizzes to determine mastery of the learning target using a 4-point scale. And as you can see on that slide, there's the 4-point scale. It's in increments of 0.5s. When determining the final score for the learning target, we will no longer use the power law grade calculation. Final scores will be determined by using a weighted average. The 3 most recent scores will be weighted using 20%, 30%, and a 50% model. This method of calculating grades continues to place emphasis on the most recent assessment in a more straightforward and easy to understand manner. So, if you look at this example, it'll show Sally's sample math scores on the fraction learning target. So you'll notice that that first assessment or that first learning target was a 2.0. That was 20% of the weight. The second one was the fraction test 2, 2.5 with 30% of the weight. And the last one, the fraction test 3, at 3 is 50% of the total weight. So the total score is 2.65 using the weighted average. There is a caveat though. If additional assessments are added during the year, the oldest assessment will roll off and not be used in the scoring calculation. Only the last 3 scores will be used under each learning target to calculate the learning target score. Now, we also are still converting these to a letter grade. So scores on learning targets are averaged together under the appropriate power standard. All power standards in the course are then averaged to give a final course score. Course scores are then converted to a letter grade at semester and at the end of the year. The following slide shows that grade scale conversion from the scale scores to the traditional grade, as well as the grade point average. If you have any additional questions about our standards referenced reporting, do not hesitate to reach out to the teachers or administration for more clarification. Are you looking for a way to show your school spirit? PTA will be on hand on curriculum night selling spiritware through order forms. You can bring cash or check on the evening of curriculum night. If you're unable to attend curriculum night, we do have forms in the office, as well as they are included in our SMORE newsletter. Students are welcome to return the spiritware form and money into the office, and we will get it to PTA. In addition to spiritware, we are selling memberships, and someone from PTA will be on hand to take your membership, as well as solicit any volunteers who'd be interested in helping with dances and other opportunities through PTA. Oh, hello! We're just doing a little math in here. Speaking of math, students do have new math textbooks, and after following this short video about curriculum night, there is a short video of how to utilize the math textbooks at home. We hope you'll take the time to view it.
We look forward to seeing you Thursday night.
And as always, if you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to contact us or any of the people who work with your student.
We are so excited to share our Husky pride with those in the community. Have a great evening.